I pretty much randomly sprung this upon my parents. My dad got warning because he was in the room when I was making the PowerPoint. But my mom I randomly was like, hey, do you want to do this? And she's like, what? So there we go. So, the first character on the list. You'd think that would make my dad do well. The first character on the list, is Mario. Mario. Everyone knows Mario. My family is the family of Dr. Mario. Surely they both know Mario. Well, my dad did know Mario, so that's good. My mom also did, although she pronounces it Mario. My dad told me to spell it that way, so that's what I did. Next up, Luigi, the classic brother. It's going well. Let's see how they did. My dad got it. Perfect. My mom, she said Fred. Oh, another thing I do want to note, some of them that my parents didn't know, my mom was very willing to guess. My dad, it took him a little bit to guess. It took them a minute. Okay, next character, Princess Peach. She's great. We all know her. My dad knew her. My mom, she looked at her and she's like, I know who this is. Princess Pinky. So that was good. I was also not expecting this. Like, it was confusing me. Next up, Bowser. Bowser, the big guy. Everyone knows him. Maybe not, because my mom didn't. She said Dragon Ball. And she had no idea. Now, my dad, he's been getting everything top-notch. Surely he has a good guess, right? He has a good guess, right? No, he said Tim. Okay, next one, Dr. Mario. We've already established this is the Dr. Mario family. My family is filled with the best Dr. Mario players in the whole wide world, so surely my parents know this. Well, my dad did, and my mom also did, although she did doubt herself. She said Dr. Mario, or just Doctor, maybe Doctor. So, there was a little doubt, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Next up, Rosalina. I did not expect my parents at all to be able to get Rosalina. She's a new addition. There's no way they're gonna get her. My dad recognized her, so that was good at least. Better than what my dad did for Bowser. And he knew she wasn't Peach, so that's good. My mom, she went, oh, that's Princess somebody. There was no hesitation. She knew it was Princess somebody. Okay, Bowser Jr. Both my parents didn't get Bowser, so they probably don't have a high chance of getting this one correct. Let's see. My dad did Bob. That's kind of what I expected. Next up, my mom, she said Egghead. Dragon Egghead. So she was recognizing the dragon, kinda. Which lined up with her calling Bowser Dragon Ball. Okay, Yoshi. Yoshi, pretty classic. My dad did recognize Yoshi, but he originally said Yoshi until we stared at him until he said Yoshi. And he doubted a little, but he got it right in the end. That's what's important. My mom, she immediately recognized him. Froggy. Didn't have the right name. Almost there, very close. Okay, Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong should be a little bit of a giveaway, I think. Especially because of his little, DK right there revealing a little secret. But let's see what my parents did. Oh, I forgot about my music. Sorry, the song that's currently playing, I made my alarm, and I just had a freak out because I just heard my alarm. Okay, it's fine. I forgot. Anyway, Donkey Kong, let's see how they did. My dad, Donkey Kong, going out well. My mom, Gorilla Guy. Still still recognizing what's in the character. It's following a interesting pattern. Let's see. Diddy Kong. My dad might be able to get it. My mom probably not, but let's see. My dad did Mini Kong, so close. Close, definitely almost there. My mom, Monkey Head. We expected that. Okay, Link. Now, my parents should know Link, especially because I've been playing Zelda a lot, but we can go and see what they did. My dad did get Link. That's good. My mom, Prince Goodnose, or Prince Goody Two Shoes. Okay, next, Zelda. My dad got Link, so surely my dad will be able to get Zelda. But we'll see. My mom, Princess Flare. Okay, she recognized Princess. She's having fun with it. My dad, he just did I don't know. We tried so hard to get, to get my dad to say a random name, but this was the one and only character my dad refused to name. He was just like, I don't know, and I have no idea. And he immediately got Link. Okay, then we got Sheik. I didn't expect my parents to get that. My dad did Bub. My mom did Knight Silverhead, so I was correct in my assumption. Then Ganondorf. There's a chance, but I wasn't sure. My mom did Armored Evil Champion, which, frankly, I think is funny solely because I feel like Ganon, especially in this picture, is not wearing that much armor, but that's fine. And then my dad did Fred, so we're getting some Freds going on. My mom, we're seeing some Freds. Okay. Next up, Young Link. Okay. My mom did, Evil Zombie Keith. I have no idea why. I'll be honest, I have no idea why. I don't know why. I don't know if this looks like a zombie to you, but that is what my mom said. When you're young, you're an evil zombie, and when you're old, you're Prince Goody Two Shoes. So there you go. My dad was confused. He recognized this was Link, and he was like, wait, was that old guy not Link? This one's Link. And then we got to Toon Link. My dad immediately, he was like, okay, this is Link. There's just like 3 Links in this for some reason. My mom did Little Elfie Sword Guy. So, less mean than Evil Zombie Keith. So there we go. Now Samus. I didn't expect my parents to get Samus. I have talked about Samus a few times, but I didn't really expect them to get it. My dad immediately said Tron. Now this is significant for one reason, and it's because for most of them that my dad didn't know the answer to, we really had to like get him to say something besides I don't know. This one he was immediately down. He's like, I know this one and it's Tron. And my mom said Strongman, Iron Man 2. I don't know why she specified Iron Man 2. I did have to double check her on that, but no, it's Iron Man 2. Not 1, not 3, but 2. Okay, Zero Suit Samus. I didn't expect my parents, if they weren't gonna get Samus, to be able to recognize this is the same character, just out of the suit. My mom did Blue Suited Wonder Woman, probably following the superhero theme she did. And my dad just did Sis. So, there we go. Now Kirby. I really expected my parents to get Kirby, because we do have, like, the classic Kirby games on the N64. But I wouldn't be too surprised if it's less recognizable. My mom did Pinky Bubble, and my dad did Jigglypuff, although he was like, that's not Jigglypuff, but that's, like, my best guess. Then we got Meta Knight. If they're not gonna know Kirby, they're not gonna know Meta Knight, but there's a chance there. My mom did, Dark-Eyed Night, when she did the ooh, I was sitting there like, oh, does my mom actually know this? She didn't. And my dad did Marvin the Martian, so there we go. Now, King Dedede, didn't expect this as well. Mom did, crazy party duck guy? They are the only bright thing. Okay, and then my dad did, I don't know, Donald Duck. This was another one that we really had to, like, be like, come on, Dad, say something. Okay, Fox. Star Fox. What did they do? My dad knew it. He was immediately there. My mom, Fox Fighter Fantastic in green pants, in green shorts, correcting herself, because these are clearly shorts, not pants. Honestly, this is like the third most correct that my mom's done, so we really gotta give it to her. Okay, next one, Falco. My dad knew it. I actually doubted my dad, because I was sure this guy's name was actually Falcon and not Falco, but my dad was right, and he was very happy that he was right and I was wrong. So there we go. My mom did Blue Feathered Bird Fighter. So following a similar theme for what she called Star Fox. Then Wolf. My mom did Attack Dog Wonder Guy. You don't think you do any better, guys? And my dad did Star Fox again. Didn't recognize Wolf. Okay, Pikachu. My family is such a Pokemon-loving family. We have all these, like, we put Pokemon in our, like, tree ornaments. My family should know this. And you know what? My dad did. He immediately recognized Pokemon, and he was like, that's Pikachu. Although, it took him a little bit of ums. My mom, she was also very excited for this one, and immediately, the second it came up, said, Pokemon. So this is Pokemon. Fair, Pikachu is a mascot of Pokemon. Yeah. Okay, Jigglypuff. You know my dad's excited for this one, because he already guessed Jigglypuff. There we go, Jigglypuff, my dad's right. My mom, oh, Pinky! A little funny. Then we got Mewtwo. This one's a little harder, so I was willing to give a bit more leeway to my parents for this one. My dad got it right, so that's nice. My mom, she recognized this one. Although all she could come up with purplish cat person, so at least she recognized it. Then we got Pichu. This is the tiny Pikachu. So let's see what my parents did. My mom recognized that this was Pokemon as a baby, so she did baby Pokemon, following the similar scheme. My dad, also, he just knew this was the evolution before Pikachu, so that's good. Okay, Pokemon Trainer. Let's see what goes on here. My dad, Ash. That's it. Pokemon Trainer is based off Ash. That's 100, or based off Red, who is based off of Ash. So that's a correct guess in my book. Next, my mom did. Oh, Pokemon Kid who throws the ball. Gonna get it now. I just love gonna get it now. His new catchphrase is so good. Okay, so I separated the three starters into different ones just because I thought I would blend better. So, Squirtle. Let's see what they did. Well, my mom did Squirrel-It, which is honestly so good. I was so proud of her there. Like, that's basically it. She recognized the squirrel. So I'm pretty impressed right there. My dad, Chortle. So, like, if you combine the two, we're at Squirtle. We're there. It's perfect. Okay, Ivysaur. Let's see. Well, my dad did, he couldn't remember, but his guess was Watersaurus. That's, like, basically it. My mom, hers was a little bit more interesting. Oh, this guy. We'll call him Weed Turtle. There you go. Okay. Next up, Charizard. Let's see. Charizard, 100%. Perfect, Dad. Dragonzon. It's a good guess, honestly. That's like a Pokemon name. That's good. You want to see the PowerPoint? I can share it afterward. Then we got Lucario. I was not expecting my parents to be able to get this. I feel like Lucario is above their knowledge range. My dad didn't know this one at all, and he guessed Mew 3. I think he was aware it wasn't, but still a kind of funny guess. My mom said older blue fox with blue shorts on in fighting mode 2. I don't know why she added the 2. This was another one where I had to say, like, which 2? What? Don't know why the 2 was added. But iconic. I don't know what fighting mode. Samurai, I don't know if you were there, but for Samus, my mom called it Strongman Iron Man 2. So, I don't know. Okay, Green Ninja, didn't expect my parents to get that. My dad did Woodpecker, so there's that. My mom did, oh gosh, Mysterious Black Fighter. So, didn't get it. Good attempt. There we go. Captain Falcon. I honestly kinda expected my parents to get this, just because, not because I thought they would know it, but just because I know Captain Falcon so well, based off, like, the Smash games. So I just assumed they would, because this isn't the first Smash on the N64 that we have. So I was just a little hopeful. My dad, Eagle Helmet. It's pretty much there. Honestly, pretty good. My mom, boring head case Spider-Man. My mom's putting opinions on these people now. She's saying this guy's boring. Okay, Ness. I had some hope, but not that much. I didn't think my parents were gonna get this. My dad, Jack. My mom, Bat Boy to the rescue. She also, like, there was, like, a bit of a pause as well. When she did Bat Boy, she then paused and she was like, to the rescue. Gotta add that. That's important. Then we got Lucas. My dad just did Snake Jack. He saw the pattern. He was like, this one has a snake. My mom did Bat Boy with Snake Bum. There we go. Kinda similar theme. Keeping the same name almost and adding snake. I don't know why she added bum. I'll be honest. But that's what she said. Okay, Ice Climbers. Okay. My mom did the twins from up north. That kinda adds up. My dad did Inuit appropriation, which, maybe not. Anyway, now we have Marth. I didn't think my dad or my parents would know any of the Fire Emblem characters, but I still wanted to see what their response would be, so let's see. My dad did Slasher. He saw a sword and he was like, this is someone who slashes. This is a slasher. My mom did Boring Night Guy who thinks he can save you. Who thinks he can save you. My mom saw this guy and was like, this guy's cocky and he can't even save you. Okay, then we got Roy. My dad just followed the same pattern. He did Slash. My mom did, okay, Night Guy with his helmet off, which frankly confused me a little bit because I don't know if you remember what Marth looks like, but this is not a helmet. But maybe my mom just, like, missaw it. So that's fine. That's fine. Roy's just Marth with his helmet off. There we go. Then we got Ike. My dad, following the same pattern, keeping it up. Jabber. This is the guy who jabs. And then my mom was like, Night Guy, having grown a bit of hair and kept his helmet off. There we go. Like, I'm not even sure if there's any big difference between hair length between these two. Like, I don't know what she was thinking, but it's a good guess. Then we got Lucina. My dad did Poser because she's posing. I guess Roy is bald. Because she's posing, following the same pattern as the other ones. And then my mom did Night Guy's younger brother / sister. So recognize this was a different one. Notably, this is not Night Guy with his hair grown longer. This is Night Guy's younger sibling. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, then we got Mr. Game & Watch. So my mom did 2D Shouter. That's honestly pretty fair. That's a good guess. My dad just did Mr. Pim. Bye, Kari! Okay, then we got Pit. So my dad did Hawkman. He saw the wings. He was like, we're just gonna make Hawkman. This is the pattern. And then my mom did Fighting Cousin from the East. So this right here led mom into a direction where she started using cousin a lot. So this is the first one. Stay tuned for more cousins. Then we got Palutena. My mom did Angel from the West. She has like this direction theme going on. And my dad did Mage Girl. She does look like a mage girl, that's fair. Then we got Dark Pit. Now I was kind of hoping that my parents would like recognize a little bit that this is just like Pit, but like darker. So they would say like, ooh, that one guy, but darker. Maybe that happened. Fighting guy with wings on from the south, as opposed to fighting cousin from the east, because this one doesn't have wings. And then my dad just did Eagle Man, so there we go. Then Wario. Surely my parents would know Wario. Do they? Well, my dad, it might be. He got Wario, basically. My mom did Mario's Crazy Shouting Brother. Which is honestly funny that my mom knew that, like, Fred didn't even get the brother comment. Wario's now Mario's brother. Okay, Olimar from Pikmin. My dad got Pikmin, there we go. My mom did Big Nose Guy and his 3 friends visit Earth. This was another one where, like, right at the end, she like, paused and then added Visit Earth. Just to, like, make it a movie title or something. Like, I don't know. Then we got Rob. I was honestly expecting my parents to do Wall-E, but they did not. My mom did iRobot in black and white. And then my dad just did Noodles. So, there we go. I mean, he does visit Earth, exactly. There we go. Okay, then we got the villager from Animal Crossing. My dad just did Netboy. He saw a net and he was like, there we go. My mom, once again, striking her hot takes. Boring butterfly catching kid. Mom's really, like, hurting these poor characters. Okay, then we got Wii Fit Trainer. I thought there was a chance, because we have family friends who had a Wii Fit, so that maybe they would recognize, but I wasn't like confident or anything. My mom did Yoga Instructor Pam, which is pretty iconic, I think. And my dad did Jazzercise. Honestly, equally iconic. Very funny. And we got Lil Mac. Didn't expect my parents to get this. My mom did Street Fighter Ed, which honestly would have been very funny if he was from Street Fighter. He's not though, but still funny. I like it. My dad just did Boxer, kept it simple. Then we got Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles. My dad just did Holy Sword. He saw the sword. He was like, that has holes in it, or at least one. I'm assuming that's why he said Holy Sword. I don't know. And then my mom, honestly, this confused me to no end. She said, Out of the World, second cousin, Olivia Rescuer. And there we go. I don't think there's a Big Mac Samurai. Then Duck Hunt. Now, my parents have both played Duck Hunt, so I was honestly kind of hoping they would both get this. But we'll have to see. My dad did Duck Duck Go, which is infinitely funny, because it's like, it's Duck Duck Goose, Dad. What are you even doing? And my mom did, Duckhead with his best friend Fido. I did tell both my parents this was Duck Hunt afterwards, and they were like a little upset. Okay, then we got Snake. I did not expect my parents to get this, but there was a chance. My mom did Maritime Strongman, so there's your like proof that my parents are Canadian. No one in Maritimes is by the Atlantic Ocean. There you go. And then my dad did that guy from The Last of Us, Pablo. Which, I mean, he kind of actually does look like him. So, like, that's kind of fair. Okay, Sonic. I thought my parents could get this. My dad did get it. My mom, Blue Zippo Fast Guy. And I mean, he is a fast guy, and he is blue, so, like, we're basically there. We got, Mega Man. My dad did Astro Boy, which, like, that's kind of what I was expecting for a guess. And my mom did Blue Zippo Fast Guy as a child. What time does to you? Okay, Pac-Man. Surely. Surely my parents will know Pac-Man. Well, my dad did. Did my mom, though? No. She did Pac-Man's half-cousin Arthur. Oh, the guy that throws stuff is Arthur! And then she was mad when I told her it was Pac-Man. If you're misremembering who the guy that throws stuff is, the guy that throws stuff is Ash, Pokemon trainer. So you kind of gotta, like, actually going back, Mom, renaming Pokemon trainer something else now. Yeah, Mom really loves Pac-Man, so she was very upset when I told her. Okay, then we got Ryu. My dad did Biff. I kind of expected that. My mom did Mr. Steroids Tries to Look Cool. This is another opinion my mom's putting out. She's saying his muscles are solely from steroids, and she's also saying he's not cool even though he's trying. So, there we go. Okay, next up, we got Cloud. My dad just did Cleaver. He saw a Cleaver, and I was like, honestly, that's basically his name. Like, you got that CL, you're good, honestly. I know. I've never seen my mom throw so much shade as she has during this. No, my mom doesn't. I get my insults from my sister. And then my mom had another one of her hot takes. Insecure knife-wielding third cousin Theodore. This is another instance of the cousins as well. Keep coming back, I told you. Then we got Bayonetta. Didn't expect my parents to get it. There was a chance. They might have seen this character before, but I didn't expect them to be able to name it. My dad just did fan dance. Kind of looks like fans, that's pretty fair. My mom did super stretchy, no, super flexible, Martha the Compatter. 'Cause she's cool, I guess. That's why there's guns. And then we got the Miis, the Mii Brawlers. My mom did Motorcycle Riding Boy. It could be a motorcycle riding boy. There's no motorcycle in view, but I mean, I could see it. I could see it. My dad did Wayne Gretzky. There was also like no hesitation. Like he saw that and he was like, "That's Wayne Gretzky if I ever saw it." Then we got the Mii Sword Fighter. Another hot take from my mom. Game of Thrones wannabe boy. So there you go. And then my dad did Stella Artois. I think this was just him trying to do a name, because he didn't know it. And then we got the Mii Gunner. My mom did Laser Killer Joey. And my dad did Projector Man. Pretty iconic name, honestly. Yes, the Stella Artois is a beer. Then we got Daisy. Now, this is going back into, Mario. So surely my parents will know this, right? Or at least be somewhat close. My mom? She didn't know it. She did Princess Yellow Dress, which honestly, that is Princess Yellow Dress. And my dad did The Golden Princess. He didn't know Daisy. I don't know how he didn't know Daisy, but there we go. Then we got the Piranha Plant. My mom did Seymour the Early Days. Once again, like a movie title, not a character. Pretty funny, I think. And then my dad did, I don't know the name of these plants. It's from the original Mario game, Little Shop of Horrors. Both my parents thinking of Seymour. Actually, my dad did join in. I did my dad first. And then I was doing my mom, and my dad saw me doing my mom. And he wanted to watch. So right here, my dad joined in. And he was like, "That's the name I was thinking when my mom said Seymour." So my parents, same brain length. Brain something. Although my dad did recognize it from the Mario games. Wavelength, that's the word. There we go. Then we got King K. Rool. Didn't expect my parents to get this. My dad did Drogo. And then my mom did Crockhead Stage 2. Once again with the Stage 2, what's Stage 1? I want to know. What's Crockhead Stage 1? Is that when it's just his head that's a crocodile? Did he, like, become a crocodile? Is that what my mom's implying? I don't know. Then we got Ridley. Didn't expect my parents to get this. We did joke a little bit, that my dad just used Drogo on, this guy, and so we can't use it on Ridley now. But my dad was just like, okay. No, you can't do that. No. My dad just did Draco. He was like, this is another dragon-related name. And then my mom did Dragon Dynamics. So there we go. Then we got Dark Samus. Now I was, again, like Dark Pit, I was kind of hoping, that my that my parents would, like, I don't know, recognize the fact that they saw this earlier and, like, say the dark version of, like, Tron or Strongman Iron Man 2 or whatever, but they didn't. My dad did Silver Surfer. Clearly not. But there we go. And then my mom did Scary Bubblehead 3. So honestly, maybe this is Iron Man 3. Maybe this is Iron Man 3. Earlier Samus had Iron Man 2, so like maybe that's what's going on. He really does look a lot more like Tron than Samus. And then we got Incineroar. This is another Pokemon, although it's newer, so I didn't really expect my parents to know it. My mom did Fire Evil Thor. And she also, like, I think this is also funny, because when she said Fire Evil Thor, I was, like, typing it out, and she's like, this is how you spell Thor. And I'm like, Mom, I know. And then my dad just did Hot Pants. So that's kind of funny. Okay, then we got Isabelle. Isabelle. This is a good one. This is a good one. I've inspired you? That's cute. I hope you have fun streaming then, Guts. Okay, so Isabelle from Animal Crossing. That's great. Will my parents guess it? Well, what will they say? Well, my mom said Cutie Dog Doris. She likes this one. This one's not boring. This one's cute. I need you all to prepare yourself for what my dad said, though. I need you all to be ready for this, because it blew me away. My dad said Bowser. Bowser. Now, to be fair to my dad, he did recognize the fact that this is probably not Bowser. He just knew Bowser would be in this. He knew it was a character, so he was like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw out Bowser now. So there we go. Then we got the Inklings, the Squid Kids, if you will. My mom did Sally Shaker Maker. Kind of does look like she has a a milkshake or whatever serum that you would shake and then make. So that works. My dad just did immediately Velma as well. I think it's because of the orange, but it was kind of funny. Yes, Bowser, in the original, when we first saw Bowser, his name was Tim. Didn't recognize. Okay, then we got Ken here. I didn't think my parents were gonna know this. My mom did, once again an opinion, Matrix Wannabe. Although, I actually do think this is kind of funny, because when she did it, she didn't say Matrix Wannabe, she did M-A-T-R-I-X Wannabe. So, like, she spelt it for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she didn't think I would know how to spell it. Like, I don't know. And then my dad said middle finger. It's not his middle finger, but that's fine. Good job, Dad. Then we got, oh no, I'm gonna mispronounce this. Sephiroth? Is that right? I hope so. I didn't think my parents were gonna know this one either. My mom did Angel from the Dark. Does kind of look like an angel from the dark, so that adds up. My dad did Hawk Girl, which was also funny, specifically because Hawk Girl kind of sounds like Hot Girl, and I was a little concerned when my dad said that, because I misheard it. But no, it's the wing. It's a hawk. There we go. A little bit funny. And then we got Simon. My dad just did Spike. He saw like a spiky thing. My mom did Black Spider-Man's not friend, which confuses me. And I'm also like, I have several questions, and one of them is why did she specify, like, specifically say not friend rather than, like, enemy? I don't know, kind of funny. Then we got Joker from Persona. I thought there was a chance my dad might recognize this because I have played Persona, and he has, like, cursory glance seen me playing, and when you play Persona, you are Joker. So there was a chance, but my hope wasn't that high. My mom was using some wonderful alliteration and did Wizard Wonderful William. So there we go, that's working out great. And then my dad did Jack Skellington. I think this was just another, I need a name, let's do the first thing that comes to mind from my dad. Okay, then we got Banjo and Kazooie, which honestly, I fully thought, this is so embarrassing, I fully thought his name was Crash Bandicoot, and I was just messing up two retro game characters. So this is an L to me. But there we got Banjo and Kazooie. My mom did Barry and Perry, and then she specifically was like, can you put in brackets bear and parrot? To show why they're called Barry and Perry. So there you go. And then my dad did Woody Woodpecker. This is like the second woodpecker my dad's put in. So he's thinking about woodpeckers. There we go. Then we got Steve. Steve from Minecraft. My parents should know this. I play Minecraft a lot. They should recognize this. They should know this guy. So let's see what they did. My dad did Minecrafter, which honestly, that's fair. It's fine that my dad didn't know his name was Steve. Minecrafter is basically it. My mom didn't do that. My mom just did man. She just did man. This also threw me off so much as well, because like for all of these, my mom has been doing like such extravagant names, adding all these ones. This one she was just like man. And that was just the end of it. I was like, okay. And then I was like, do you recognize this one? And she's like, no. And I'm like, okay. Are you sure? She didn't. Okay. Then we got Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Again, wasn't expecting this from my parents, but my mom did Dancing Door Opener, which is kind of a pretty iconic name. I actually really like it. And my dad did Keith. Like Key. It was kind of funny. I think we're almost at the last slide. I did decide to add in a character who's like not in the character roster, just a reskin that you can do, but I thought it'd be funny to add it, so I did add it, and we got Sans Undertale right here from Smash. You can play as Sans Undertale in Smash, so here we go. And I was curious if my parents would get it. I do like Undertale a lot, so there was a chance, but I still was doubting. I also thought my dad would get it, specifically because he was there when I was making this PowerPoint, and I was saying out loud, I'm going to add Sans Undertale to this, so I was like sure my dad was going to get this right, just from the awareness that Sans Undertale was going to be in this. My mom did Skeleton Head Happy Man, which, I mean, pretty accurate, honestly, and then my dad just did Smiley, so I was like, ah, so close. Now, that is all the characters, but there is an epilogue, one extra slide that I decided to do because I thought it needed to be said, and I thought it needed to be there. There we go. Bowser again. I saw what previously happened, and I was like, my dad needs a round 2 as Bowser. He knew Bowser was in the roster, but he said Tim. And when he saw Isabelle, he said Bowser. There's a chance. Does he recognize it now that he's already said Bowser? Well, let's see. Do you recognize this character now, Dad? And he responded, oh well, I recognize him from this. That's Tim. At least he's sticking to his answer. And there we go. That's the PowerPoint. We do love Tim. What an icon. Okay, what are your guys' ratings for my parents now? Both my parents were also like, oh wow, this is still going because there's like 80 slides. Bad. Who do you think did better? I told my dad I was streaming this and he was like, if you upload it to YouTube, you should send me the link. So, my dad might watch this later. Also, side note, that's so funny that this PowerPoint presentation took like an hour. It's almost an hour already. My mom's iconic because, yeah, my mom was way more iconic with names. Where I think my mom benefited from not knowing anyone but Mario. Like literally only Mario was who she knew. She got close with some. Where I think my dad was like more stressed about actually getting them right. She got Pokemon. Yeah, she got Dr. Mario. I still think my favorite out of all of them is, where is it? It's so funny looking this go through fast. My favorite out of all of them is, we're so close. We're so close. Is Pokemon Trainer. I just don't think I'm ever gonna get over gonna get it now. I think it's the funniest thing. Pokemon, gonna get it now. But yeah, that was really fun, asking my parents. I think they were slightly annoyed at me because there were so many, but then they also were curious about trying it. So, you should all congratulate my parents for being good sports and putting up with all this. Because they did not have to. And there are fully 82 slides, and that's 80 characters. Which is quite a few.